To everyone working the land this morning, we're thinking of you, especially all of our sugarcane workers, because today we've got a big inquiry into sugarcane bioenergy. It's about hearing from local growers and industries on how they can actually leverage sugarcane assets to capitalise on bioenergy opportunities and really pretty much address the barriers holding back growth in our sector. To find out more, member for Morani, Glen Kelly, has joined me in the studio. Good morning.
Rob, how are you, mate?
I'm going okay. You've been very busy. We've got this big public hearing today at South Leagues Club kicking off at 9, so not that far away. Then there's another public hearing in Townsville. We've got public hearing in Brisbane later this year, of course. Can I ask you, we're thinking about all of our cane growers today with this beautiful weather around the place. What are some of the opportunities that the sugarcane bioenergy can actually bring to our region, Glen?
Well, thanks, Rob, for letting us come here today. But what an opportunity we have here with this inquiry. It's brought recognising farmers, sugarcane farmers in our region with Sunday, Isaac, and Mackay areas. It's so important to us, and something like today. It's the powerhouse of Queensland sugar industry, and that gives us a natural advantage, right? It's sugarcane is a bioenergy and can create more and more jobs if given the opportunity. And something like this today, with this inquiry, it allows to go down the path of energy and biofuels, which is so important to us moving forward when they talk the word renewables. Renewables is the word that we hear on everybody's lips at the moment, and I find that with this inquiry, when it comes down to energy is a big thing moving forward. We need baseload power, not intermittent power, baseload power. And when it comes to something like this inquiry today, this will give us opportunities to listen to cane growers and developers in areas whereby they can give us these opportunities to understand how we can do this moving forward and make it better for this region, let alone agriculture, which I'm a farmer, and I think something like this inquiry today going forward will be a fabulous thing.
So we're going to be hearing a lot from cane growers themselves,
Correct.
Everyone in the industry, the growers themselves and industries, obviously with Racecourse Mill putting a lot of pumping power into our grid. What are some of the barriers in the way now, Glenn?
One of the big barriers is the mill performance, Robert. It's the mill performance. But, you know, growers talk about this year after year, but I think something like this giving us confidence moving forward, and it's another avenue, and money coming in for other things to help keep these areas going with strength. And I think we also need a clear policy direction and investment from government for this industry. Without the certainty, without that certainty, it's hard to take the next step. So it's certainty.
Can I ask, why is it so important to have this inquiry into the sugarcane bioenergy opportunities, not only in Mackay but also Townsville as well?
Rob, that's right. So we're heading up to Townsville tomorrow,
Yeah.
and basically the same thing. We'll see growers listen from the people from the other side of the table. We're there to listen and then ask questions, and it's the questions then that we get answered, the answers we get, we take it back then and put it together to where we move forward with maybe legislating something where we can utilise crops such as sugarcane for energy.
On ABC Tropical North, we're talking to member for Morani, Glen Kelly, this morning about the sugarcane bioenergy hearing in town today at South Leagues Club, kicking off at 9 o'clock this morning, and of course Townsville tomorrow. Who will be hearing from today, and what sort of kind of information are you expecting to hear, Glenn?
Oh, well, look, it's today we're going to be hearing from different areas when it comes to the of the sector, but cane growers are going to be big on the platform today. GW3 Kylie Porter. That name's familiar in this area, no doubt. We know that, and she's a very powerful person when it comes to things like this. She will promote the area very strongly.
Yes.
And I know Kylie, she's got the answers. She knows moving forward where we have to go. And so to Kylie, I'm looking forward to what she has to say. And obviously, we will also have people from the what's his name? I've just had a blank. Steve Cutting.
Yes.
He's going to be speaking as well.
Yes.
And I suppose that's to do with more sort of the engineering side of things and what we have to look for and in moving forward with producing energy and biofuels when it comes to these things.
Because there's a lot of changes and it's continually going around. We're always already seeing an uptake with sustainable aviation fuels. No, we know that as SAF being used to power aircraft. How important is it not to have to rely on other countries for sustainable aviation fuels, Glenn?
Oh, aviation fuels, look, that's so important. If we can produce that aviation fuel here, how good is that? Whether it be whether it is financial times, whether it is to be, look, I hate to say it, but if there was a war, if we can rely on producing our own fuels here, that is a big thing moving forward when it comes to the safety of this country, let alone safety of these regions. And I think, so the biofuels is something that I'm really pushing hard to look forward to. And look, the opportunity of making cheaper fuel, how about that?
Be win-win, right?
Correct.
Actually, what are some of the benefits for growers to look into diversification opportunities? Actually try something new, because we've been doing it the same way for so many years. What opportunities are there?
Look, Rob, that's exactly right. So I'm a farmer at heart and agriculture, right? And big things for us. And to have another option when it comes to crops like sugarcane, yes, that's about sugar.
Yeah.
But we have the opportunity here to not only be producing cane for sugar, but producing cane for biofuels and energy.
Yeah.
And I think they're the two key things when it comes to, I'm going to say, the cost of living. It's another option. It's another option to give these people, the farmers out there, to diversify into something whereby they can sort of guarantee that income. Because there's something I have noticed in the agricultural industry in Queensland, let alone the cane industry. Dad's still on the property and their sons work away, and they work in the mines, they work in other areas, and it's called off-farm income.
Right.
And I was one of them myself. So when we have another option in this industry, the cane growing industry, that has got to be better for the next generation.
What level of involvement is key from growers at this point in time? What's the big level of involvement?
Oh, look, mate, it's getting recognition, and it's all about what you put in, you get out, and a guaranteed return.
Okay.
And I think something that it sits in my head a fair bit is, with this option of going down of biofuels and or energy, an energy source, we are going to have to need more water. We are going to have to look at growing crops in country that mightn't be suitable for cane, but with water, you can make it suitable for cane. And so, once again, I've always said dams are a key thing when it comes to agriculture, and dams are a thing that we've missed out on in regional Queensland for many a year. So that's another option on the table when it comes to security. How
soon will there be some outcomes from these hearings?
Oh, look, we'll see things by the end of the year where we're going moving forward. We'll gather this information, mate, and so obviously everybody was sitting on the edge of their seat waiting to see where we go. But I, for one, am pretty excited about this. I, for one, realise that we have another opportunity here for energy.
Yep.
And when it comes to energy, there's something that people don't realise enough is when it comes to wind and solar projects, once they're completed, there's no car parks. But when it comes to a coal-fired power station or something like cogen out here at Racecourse Mill, the car parks will always be there. And when there's car parks, there's jobs.
We appreciate your time, Glenn. Thank you so much for coming into the ABC studios. That's a member for Morani, Glen Kelly. If you want to find out more details on these inquiries, like South Leagues Club kicking off at 9 o'clock this morning, Glenn, and also the public hearing in Townsville that's happening tomorrow from 2 till 4, give us a call for more